everyone! So you might have noticed after the last two videos I made, I dropped off the face of this platform. So you might ask me the title of this video. Where have I been? Long story short, I've been working on a few things in the background and a little bit of procrastination, but not a ton. But to really understand everything, we need to go back to about 7 months ago after I released my video of the Minecraft event sphere. So, I released a video and it did pretty well. I was very happy with it. Little did I know, that video was exactly what someone else, specifically PrimeStrat, the owner of the Bedrock events WMCT, was thinking too. He had told me about what I'd mentioned in the video of pushing the limits and having storylines and creativity was exactly what he was trying to do with WMCT, and immediately I was hooked. Meanwhile, I was also working on a few builds in Pandora's Box Dragon's Pit, and got the idea for my second video essay, which was about respect in events. However, I stopped midway through the process of making the script and put it to the side for the foreseeable future. But after that, I had played a WMCT for myself, and slowly started to chip away at my first long-form video of that VOD. But that'll be a while until you see it. But after that, December came, and I didn't stream. Not really, at least, seeing as my boyfriend came over for the break, and I wanted to spend time with him as well. Here's some of our favorite photos. I continued to play in events after that as well, but mostly stayed on the background as work started again. Then, Island Fishing dropped. Needless to say, I was hooked, and started a Discord server for Fishins 8. That was all on a whim, which makes it even more silly of how many people came on board with this cult. Fandom! However, one day, I was scrolling Twitter when I saw this trend going around of people showing how they do their doubled Neos. For some reason, I had the urge to participate and rebuild my old newscast set, and did this. And good morning, America! I'm your host, Emily Cupcake, and welcome to the Good Morning America show. On today's news, we have a bit of an announcement to make. Go touch grass. Go. Anyways, thank you all for joining me on today's show. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye! And very suddenly, it popped off, and people actually found it to be pretty funny. So one thing led to another, and I suddenly wanted to do commentating again. Problem was, though, that I didn't really have anything to cover news on. Until I remembered there wasn't an MCC The Show anymore to give updates on the events, or any events really, other than the occasional Wolfie Mogul Mail. So, I started preparing and building a lot. I even got close to finishing the entire video until I went to go commentate for the clips after editing everything else. But karma struck and I basically had lost my entire voice. For 2 weeks I waited for it to get better, but it didn't get better until after I had gone to Disney for spring break. Then I came back home and saw that my PC was gone. This was back on the 1st of April. To be completely honest, I had to do a job for my dad for a bit before spring break and didn't get it done in time, so this was the result of that. However, I wasn't entirely mad at this, since timing would have been weird and I most likely would have been stressed to get another one out until after I came home. And I was also working on a little thing for TwitchCon, and still am. So, for the next month until May 12th, when I'm writing this script, I worked on that project instead. Side tangent, it was during this period that I was accepted as an MCC tester, which was something I was aiming to do since high school, so I was incredibly happy. But anyways, that's where I've been. I haven't abandoned any projects at all, I promise. And hopefully the next video should be my first Events with Emily video. Thanks for watching, and see you soon! And a good morning, Eventsphere! I'm your host, Emily Cupcake, and welcome to Events with Emily. Take it away, Emily! And thank you for that lovely transition.